It's very important to learn about climate change and climate solutions in high school because we can help shape the future. So us high schoolers, we're the next generation of leaders, we're the next generation of teachers, the next generation of scientists. And if we can learn climate change and climate solution earlier as possible, then we can definitely make a change earlier as well. Something that really concerns me about climate change is rising sea levels. We actually have a house in the Philippines and it's right by the ocean. Over the years, I've seen how rising sea levels affected that house, and if that keeps continuing, that house will be gone. And that house has a significant impact on me because that's where I usually go whenever I visit the Philippines.
Aloha, my name is Sean. I am a junior from Waipahu High School taking the biotechnology pathway from the Academy of Natural Resources. What we learned is how the most developed countries contribute the most to climate change and how the people in the least developed countries are the ones suffering the most. And I think that's such an unfair thing because we all shouldn't live in a climate where we're all suffering. We should just live in a peaceful society where climate change will be the least of our problems. I want to become an environmental scientist. I actually had a change in a lot of occupations these past few years. I wanted to be an architect and an engineer, but I think I found my passion towards environmental science because being in the FFA organization, I learned about the value of diverse agriculture, the value of sustainability, and I hope I can contribute to that in the future because as environmental scientists, we look for solutions towards climate change, and I want to make my mark in this world by doing so.
A favorite project of mine would have to be creating a Girl Up club in our school. So basically I created it with my 3 friends, and it talks more about women empowerment and having more women representation in our society. We have 4 teams in our club, so we have education, gender equality, STEM for social good, which we try to incorporate climate change in there, and as well as sports. Usually, from my experiences, people usually see me as someone who's going into arts because I show more of my artistic self to them, but really I want to be a zoologist. So for those women who's kind of hesitating into going into STEM, I would say just go for it.
There is no rewind button on climate change. That's why we all have to do our part. We all have to take charge and put our best foot forward as if it is the biggest problem that we will ever face, and it probably will be if we don't start now. An action made by one person multiplied by thousands of people in one community can make a difference.